What's up, everybody? Welcome back. On tonight's episode, as you can see, we are getting into a little bit of wiring, which not my favorite thing in the world to do, but we are going to be putting a blinker kit in old yeller feller there. As you can see, I've already kind of put the front ones in. Just kind of took a Dremel tool and marked out the front bumper, installed those. They're not hooked up, they're just hanging out there. Kind of go over a few of the wiring details. Try not to bore you with all that garbage, and kind of where I came up with the idea. So stick around, let's dig into her. So picked up some wire. I'm using 16 gauge wire that they think is gold. Evidently the rolls were like 14 bucks a piece for 30 foot, but whatever, it is what it is. Got turn signal switch. I'm just going to be running this in the dash for my turn signals. It came with these little butt connectors already on it, which is pretty nice. This came from Amazon. This was local parts store. Switch did come with this awesome little diagram to kind of give you an idea of how to hook it up, and this little adjustable flasher that makes it pretty super simple to hook up. This is it there. Of course, color coded. Pretty simple. So anyways, what got me on this idea was a viewer of mine sent me an awesome video of him installing these rear lights where the reflectors go on the bed. And turn them in, obviously, to blinkers. So that's what gave me the inspiration for that. So down in the description, I will put a link to his video on installing these in the rear of a Defender, because he does an awesome job of that. Big shout out to him for giving me the idea. So on tonight's video, let's get into it. So like I said, I don't have these hooked up yet, but the front ones, I recessed them in the front bumper, and I know you can tell there's a little bit jagged. I'm gonna go around with some black silicone, clean that up a little bit. And these I do not like. I have those just holding the light in there. I'll get some flush mount screws to hold her in there better, but other than that, I think it looks pretty good. So I think here in the front, I am going to put the basically brains of the operation up here and mount it up underneath the hood, because for one, it'll keep it up out of the mud and dirt and debris, and which I know you can't tell with all this dirt going on in here, but it'll be easier too to run the wires from these up and up in here, and then to get to the switch, we'll just go right around. And I'm actually going to put my switch on that side of the steering wheel, so we can run the wires just over and right in. It should be nice tucked away and out of the way. So that's kind of where we're going from here. I'll update you when we get into kind of hooking up the power source to it. All right, so we got this nightmare of a wiring job kind of going on here. Got this secured. Yeah, just use black and white wire. Yes, I'm cheap, $13.99 a roll. I wasn't really going to color coordinate, so use blue tape for the right side, and just use regular white masking tape for the left. That way I know which is which. Got the switch hooked up in the dash. So I'm going to put my switch here in the dash left of my steering wheel, over here beside my winch, backup lights, and headlights. I find with these things, it's easier just to take a sharp utility knife and cut that out than it is to like use a Dremel or something. So I'm going to get that cut out with a utility knife, get the switch slid in there, and get some wires ran to her. Got her hanging out here. I've done enough wiring in my day to know we are going to test this before we button her all up. So got the wiring done, ran this side down through the firewall, that side through the firewall to the switch. Come around here, Pulled the middle panel off, run the wires over down through the middle. Want to clean all that up as long as it works. Got these little alligator clips clipped on the battery, and let's see what happens. Let's cross our fingers, hit the right. Oh, switch is lighting up. I hear clicking. Oh, looky there. We got action. As long as it works for the left, we'll be in there. She's clicking. She's lighting up. Fingers crossed. Oh, sun's shining on that one, but she's working. Heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So I hope y'all got something out of this video. I want to get in here and clean some of this wiring up. And then I want to go ahead and end this video here. Any questions, please put it down in the comments. I'll try to help you out the best way I can. The link for front lights, switches, and rear lights I will put in the description, along with the link to the video for the rear tail lights, or I'm sorry, rear blinkers, which have you seen earlier that are these. And I'm not going to get into that right now, because that was enough for one night. So when I do go to put those in, I'll do a separate video on those. But like I say, I will drop a link to the full video of where I got the idea for those lights, and I really appreciate that. So keep liking, keep subscribing, and we'll see you on the next one. Hopefully it's in the woods somewhere. If not, it'll be another tech video. Or don't forget, tune in Tuesdays live at 5. Always enjoy doing those and love interacting with y'all. And thank you very much for coming on and watching those. I really appreciate it. So anyways, we'll see you on the next one.